Have you ever wondered what the world would look like under a blue sun? Let's embark on a thought-provoking journey into a hypothetical reality where our sun, the fiery ball of gas we're so accustomed to, appears blue. Intriguing, isn't it? So, what could possibly cause this shift in color? The answer lies in the science of light and the nature of our sun. Our sun, like all stars, emits light across a range of wavelengths. The color we perceive depends on the dominant wavelength in the light spectrum. The sun we know and love emits a broad spectrum of light, but it's the yellow-green light that's the most intense, which when scattered in our atmosphere gives us our familiar blue sky. Now let's imagine a sun that predominantly emits blue light. This could occur due to a change in its composition or temperature. For instance, a hotter sun would emit more high-energy light, shifting the peak of its spectrum towards the blue end. Similarly, a sun with a different elemental composition could also emit more blue light, depending on the atomic properties of its constituents. In this alternate reality, the sun's light would still scatter in our atmosphere, but with a different result. Instead of the warm yellow glow we're used to, the sky would be bathed in a more intense azure blue. This dramatic shift in the sun's color would fundamentally alter our world's appearance, casting a deep azure hue over our skies. Just imagine stepping outside and looking up into a deep blue sky, with a radiant blue sun at its center. It's a sight that would be as beautiful as it is alien, a constant reminder of the intricacy and wonder of the universe we inhabit. This dramatic shift in the sun's color would cast a deep azure hue over our skies, fundamentally altering our world's appearance. Imagine gazing up at a sky tinged with blue. How would this affect life on Earth? A blue sun could have far-reaching implications for our planet's environment, transforming the world as we know it. Let's begin with the greenery around us. In our current reality, plants are tuned to harness sunlight that falls mainly within the red and blue wavelengths for photosynthesis. But in a world where the sun emits predominantly blue light, plants might need to adapt to this new reality. This could lead to an evolutionary shift in the color of foliage. Instead of the familiar green, we might see a dominance of blue-green hues in vegetation. But it's not just about colors. The shift in sunlight's composition might also influence growth patterns. Plants could evolve to grow taller or broader, or develop new leaf structures to efficiently absorb the increased blue light. The change in foliage might also impact the Earth's albedo, the fraction of sunlight that is reflected back into space, potentially triggering alterations in our planet's climate. The changes wouldn't stop at the plant level. Entire ecosystems could be reshaped as animals respond to these environmental shifts. For instance, insects that rely on visual signals for finding food or mates might have to adapt to a world where colors appear differently under a blue sun. Migratory birds guided by the sun might need to recalibrate their internal compasses, and nocturnal creatures could experience changes in their sleep-wake cycles due to the altered twilight hues. And let's not forget about the underwater realm. The blue sun would penetrate deeper into the oceans, possibly affecting marine life and oceanic food chains in profound ways. The altered light spectrum might also influence animal behavior and ecological interactions in ways we can only begin to imagine. So, as we ponder the impact of a blue sun on Earth, we're reminded of the intricate and delicate balance that sustains life on our planet. Beyond the natural world, how would human societies react to a blue sun? Let's consider the fascinating possibilities. In a world bathed in azure light, our cultural perceptions of color would surely be revolutionized. Blue, a color often associated with tranquility and depth, would become the dominant hue of our daily existence. Imagine a world where the color blue takes center stage in our art and aesthetics. Artists might find themselves drawn to contrasting hues, seeking to break the monotony of the omnipresent blue. Alternatively, they might embrace the azure palette, creating works that resonate with the color of the sky and the sun. In literature and poetry, the blue sun might become a recurring motif, symbolizing change, uniqueness, or a departure from the norm. The phrase "once in a blue sun" could replace the idiomatic "once in a blue moon," signifying rarity or a unique event. Consider also the impact on our language. Idioms and expressions might shift to reflect our new reality. We might no longer feel blue when we're sad, given that blue would be such a familiar everyday color. Symbolism, too, would likely evolve. In many cultures, blue is associated with peace, stability, and harmony. With a blue sun, these values might become even more deeply ingrained in our societal ethos. Fashion would not be immune to the influence of the blue sun. From clothing to interior design, Blue could become the new black, a staple in our color choices due to its omnipresence and familiarity. These are just a few examples of how a blue sun could permeate every aspect of our cultural and societal lives, influencing our art, language, symbolism, and even our fashion choices. Remember, these are all conjectures in a hypothetical scenario. But isn't it fascinating to ponder how deeply our world is influenced by something as seemingly simple as the color of our sun? This shift in color symbolism could dramatically reshape our collective identity and cultural narratives. Now, let's expand our imagination beyond Earth. How would a blue sun affect other planets in our solar system? Picture a world where our neighboring planets are bathed in the soft, sapphire glow of a blue sun. Let's take Mars as an example. In our current reality, Mars is a cold, barren planet, with temperatures often plummeting to -80 degrees Celsius. Now, envision a blue sun shining down on the red planet. The increased energy output could potentially raise Mars's average temperature, transforming it into a more hospitable environment. The atmosphere might thicken, offering better protection against cosmic radiation, one of the key challenges facing human colonization on Mars. Imagine stepping out onto the Martian surface, looking up at a sky tinted with deep hues of blue, instead of the familiar rusty red we associate with Mars. It's a scene straight out of science fiction, isn't it? But our blue sun doesn't just impact Mars. It could also influence the other celestial bodies in our solar system. For instance, the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, like Europa and Enceladus, might experience a slight warming, potentially creating conditions suitable for life beneath their frozen surfaces. This blue sun scenario also opens up fascinating possibilities for space exploration. Consider the prospect of exploring exoplanets orbiting blue stars in distant corners of the galaxy. These alien worlds, bathed in the glow of their blue stars, could present unique environments and challenges for exploration. Scientists could gain invaluable insights into the myriad ways life can adapt to different stellar conditions. It could even redefine our understanding of the Goldilocks zone, the habitable area around a star where conditions might be just right for life as we know it. Exploring planets orbiting blue stars could expand our understanding of habitability in the universe and offer unique scientific insights. As we venture out into the cosmos, we might find that our blue sun, once a mere figment of imagination, could be a reality in a far-off corner of the universe. In this journey through the realm of hypotheticals, we've glimpsed a world bathed in the ethereal glow of a blue sun. Just imagine this, our familiar yellow sun replaced with a sapphire gem in the sky. We explored this concept, starting with the reasons behind the sun's blue appearance. This color change hinges on the sun emitting light predominantly in the blue spectrum, potentially due to variations in its composition or temperature. This would paint our skies in a deep, breathtaking azure. We then delved into how this blue sun might influence life on Earth. Could our green plants adapt to harness this blue light, morphing into fascinating shades of blue-green? The altered light spectrum might also prompt unexpected changes in animal behavior and ecological interactions. These adaptations would create a world both alien and familiar, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. Beyond the natural world, we considered the societal and cultural implications of a blue sun. Color perceptions could shift dramatically, with blue gaining prominence in art, symbolism, and language. This could lead to new cultural narratives and aesthetic preferences, reshaping our collective identity in profound ways. Expanding our horizons further, we pondered the effects of a blue sun on other planets in our solar system. Would Mars become more habitable under the softer glow of a blue sun? Could exploring planets orbiting blue stars offer unique scientific insights and expand our understanding of habitability in the universe? While purely speculative, this thought experiment invites us to ponder the intricate connections between light, life, and the cosmos. It reminds us of the delicate balance that allows life to thrive on Earth, and the infinite possibilities that exist in our vast universe. Thank you for joining us on this captivating exploration. Until next time, keep dreaming and exploring.